Hi everyone. This video is about practice drawing a hexagon, pentagon, five-pointed star, triangle, and square using code.org. So I have this open on the screen to kind of give you a visual of what I'm looking for. One thing you probably want to do is rename it up here to something you're going to remember. I put drawing shapes. I have winter 2018. Obviously, this isn't winter 2018. Please disregard that. But the lesson is still going to be the same. So here in design, we have home screen, shapes, import screen, new screen. So first, let me actually run this so we can see it. I have a button that says draw shapes. I click that button. It takes me to a new page. I have draw triangle. I click the button. It draws a triangle. I have draw square. I click that button. It draws a square. I have draw star, it draws a star. Now we have hexagon and pentagon, and we're going to do this together. So if we go here to our code and I hit reset, you can actually see that I have some code here. Let's kind of go over it. I have a set screen, which is a command that sets the screen to the home screen. So when the flag is clicked or when we hit run, we set our screen to the home screen. Now I know that this starts off as screen 1. Screen 1 is not a good name. I will mark you down if I see screen 1. I want unique names for everything. I have another screen that says shape screen. So how we get two screens is either in design, you go down here and hit new screen, or you can drag and drop this screen over here and it will give you a new screen. So either one works. Let's go back to our code. On event, the shapes button is clicked. Well, if I hover over this, I can see that this ID says shapes button. So remember, we're calling it by name. On the event that Mary is clicked, she says ouch. Right? So it's the same thing. On the event that shapes button is clicked, we are going to set our screen to the shapes screen. Again, this is all names. I've named it shape screen. So that when I hit run and I click this button, it takes me to a new screen. So let's go over to our shape screen. Draw triangle. Now, mind you, even while you're here in code, if you hover over, it will give you the names of whatever it is that you're looking for. So I'm going to do this button right here. This one says button 4. That's not a good name, but I'm going to draw a pentagon. So this is going to be pentagon. In theory. No, hold on, that just renamed my screen. Let me Command Z, get rid of that. Okay. Going here to this button, I'm going to make this one a pentagon. My text for my humans is going to be draw pentagon. I'll go here to my events and I'm going to insert and show code just because that makes it a little bit easier. It does everything for me. Now this is our console.log. This pops up. Console.log is our debugging console. We will get to it later, but temporarily I just want you to pull this out because we don't need it. Uh-oh. Okay. Now in Scratch we had a repeat. We had forever and then we had a repeat a certain amount of times. In real programming, this is the repeat a certain amount of times is called a for loop, which you've seen here. I can get into the nerdier details of this if you want. But for right now, I'm going to kind of bypass that. And if you want one-on-one on for loops, I'm happy to give that to you. So the one thing you need to just know is that right here where it says I is less than and it gives a number, that's the number right there that you're going to want to change for your repeat. Just have faith that that's what it is for now. And if you want the nerdy details, I'll give it to you. So we have our for loop that says, hey, we're going to repeat 5 times because there's 5 sides on a pentagon. I'm going to go here to turtle and I want my move forward. So I want to move forward by 100 and I'm going to turn some degree. I don't know what that degree is, but I do know that we learned that all my polygons have degrees of 360. So I can take my 360, divide it by 5, and what are we going to get? So I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to go here to calculator, and I'm going to type 360 divided by 5, and that gives me 72. So I'm going to change that to 72. Now if I hit run, draw shapes, draw a pentagon, that draws a pentagon. This one's going to be a hexagon, so let's do that together. Going to make sure I'm here on my shape screen. I'm going to go to design, click on this button. It says button 5. Well, we've learned that button 5 is not a good one, so I'm going to name this hexagon. My humans need to see this. Since I'm already here, I'm going to insert and show code. Go down here. I'm going to grab another loop. So I'm going to grab my for loop. We have 6 sides on my for loop, so I'm going to change this right here. And turtle, move forward by 100 pixels. And then I need to turn again by some degree. So we're going to take 360, divide it by 6. And that gives me 60. So I want my angle to be 60. So when I hit run, I have my draw shapes, draw triangle, draw a square, draw pentagon, draw hexagon, and draw a 5-pointed star. Hope this helps. Have a great day.